Hi, it's Juris and welcome to Tattoo Shop Talk, and today we are looking at Flex Light Pro by Lumecube. That would be this beast. Usual disclaimer, lights were sent to me by the company, but company have not seen video beforehand. I don't have to say anything good or bad, this is my opinion, and no money have exchanged hands. Unfortunately. It is called Flex Light Pro and it comes in at $269.99 and the light is this beast. Kind of find it funny looking, it's sort of like some crazy rabbit, but it's mad functionable. So light itself, it comes in a box. In that box you have this pretty neat carrying case, which is actually like a case, and there's compartments for any little bits that come with it. There's this part, so yeah, it's pretty neat case. You can check unboxing video up here or in the video description. It comes with one of those super compact travel type light stands, and it packs in here as well. You can have all you need packed in here, and this is nice travel case. You go into convention, or if you go into some guest spot, because once you work with this one, you will probably not be settled with anything else. And the light itself, so there is a little phone mount. If you don't want it, you can remove it if it gets in the way, but if you like to do a little time lapses, you have this situation here. It bends all directions. And you can adjust this part here for the angles. I like to leave it on just in case, even though I don't do that much time lapses, but if I decide to do, it's right there, and then you can adjust the angles and all the good stuff. Then it comes with these two lights. Boom. Oh, I switched it on. Whoa, so bright. So there are these two lights that comes on these flexi bits, and you can adjust any way you want them. And on top of all that, this part spins. One way it spins up to 90 degrees and other way it goes all the way around. So you can adjust a little bit more. It's all nice surfaces that's easy to clean, and if you are the person who constantly adjusts the lights for the safety, you can pack it, and it's super easy. You grab a bit of my favorite product, the sticky plastic, find where it starts, take a strip or few depending how grabby you are, stick it on. So you can do this stuff, or if you don't mind to cover light a bit, you can go around this way. And then you have a bit where you can move the light without contaminating it, and when you're done, just bam, and that part is done. And in Denmark, it's one of the rules by Health and Safety Institution, if you are about to touch any surface while tattooing, it has to be easy to wrap and easy to clean. Now the controls of unit. On and off switch, it's plenty bright, there's a nice screen, it shows that it's at 100%, so let's dial it down to, let's say, 5. Then there's also color temperature. It goes down to 3000, so this is this warm sunsetty look, and it goes up to 6200. So let's keep it at 5600, and that's, I think, where my cameras are set up, so it's easier to color balance. Output goes from 5 to 100%, this is at 5 now. And color temperature, on other side we have on-off button, boom, boom. On the front there's screen, on the side here we have two outputs. We have regular USB output, and we have USB-C port, so you can charge your devices that you mount on here, or some people like to add some iPad stands and stuff like that, so you can charge your extra devices from this brick. And the power brick is no joke itself. There's all sort of cautions: dry location use only, risk of electric shock, indoor use only, 24 volts at 2 amps, 48 watts, so this is a pretty serious one. Nothing weaker will pull these lights. And speaking of power bricks, that applies to all Lumecube lights. In comparison to generic lights, power bricks don't get hot. They get slightly warm, but with generic lights, if you're running them full power, like you can warm your coffees with those things, they get really hot. And that's something for peace of mind, that you know that they are built to last and they can definitely pull the lights that they're supposed to. Maybe that is just the thing that bugs me. Serious product with serious power bricks. And what I like about this light, that it's really easy to understand what is what. I have worked with similar looking light, but instead of just adjusting output there. It had these buttons where you press it once and then you double tap it and it adds more light, and you double tap it again and it adds more power again. And it wasn't that intuitive to adjust. We somehow figured how to switch the light on, we switched it on, and we thought that's the max output. At the end of the day, by accident, we figured out how to add more output, and that was already too late. And with this one, it's all clear and you can't go wrong with controls, and that's also pretty neat little thing, that it's all intuitive and all easy to understand. Now, what's cool about this light, like you can adjust all these little parts, so it's basically like having two lights. And I'm the type that likes to put lights higher up. I have my lights on a wall-mounted arm, so that takes less space on the floor, because my shop is tiny. One of the downsides with wall-mounted arms is that you can't get them too close to a wall, and if your bed is close to a wall, you have around ½ meter to a meter, where ring light would not cover that area because it just physically can't move that close to the wall. When I have this thing mounted, I can have one light there, and that covers that area, so you can get as close as necessary and light your subject from all the angles. Or you can extend it both ways so you have a wider coverage, and that's pretty neat. And that's basically all you want from the light. It lights all the areas, all the ways that you want. You take it off the light stand by undoing the screw. It's pretty heavy and you have to be ready not to drop it. Only downside, but it makes sense, if you put it this way, which is kind of not meant to be, the lamps itself so heavy that they sort of tend to pull themselves down, and I would like to mount it this way just because I think it looks cooler, and at the same time it's no problem to mount it this way, and then you can again adjust all the things this way, and life is good and life is beautiful. And you see they are sort of at its own weight, pulling a bit down. In my opinion, if these parts would be more sturdy, it would be harder to adjust them, which already would be kind of like harder to work with and sort of knock the thing over. It would be harder to mount, and probably it would be more expensive as well. So that's those little sacrifices you should do. This light stand, it's sturdy enough, but this light is kind of top heavy. Don't think you can knock it over that easily, but there should be some warning that maybe put some sandbag on it or be at your own risks. That's something you have to keep in mind, that since it's a bigger light and light distribution can change from the way you fold these things, you have to keep more attention not to knock it over, or put some safety sandbag type of things, or just a regular bag on the bottom of the light stand, just for your safety or just for your peace of mind. That was from the perspective of working with light in a tattoo shop setting, and from content creation perspective, this is pretty cool light. You can light yourself or somebody else all the way you want, and you can extend these arms to get different effects. You can have main light here, you can adjust this one to give a bit of fill. You cannot adjust each light separately. That would probably be something that get in the way, because you would forget which output is on which light and you would mess things up that way. Pretty neat product, pretty neat light, perfect for working in tattoo shop environment and nice for content creation. And nowadays everyone is a little bit of content creator, being you doing tattoos, piercings, nails or whatever, or just being only content creator. Pretty solid product, check it out. And price wise, it's not cheap, but you can always sign up for some newsletter or wait for some discount days, and that way you will save few percent there and there, which is always nice. But if it's not gonna put a dent in your budget, then buy it as it is. Cool companies make cool products. And now you leave your thoughts in the comment section, and the question is, what type of light you like better? Flex lights or ring lights? And you can also mention why. And don't forget the usual YouTube stuff. Press likes if you're super awesome, share this video, and don't forget to comment if you have any opinion about these lights or anything you want to share in general. Check also video on previous review on ring lights here, and I will see you in the future episodes. As usual, stay safe and bye. Peace.